Hi Leo, this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Leo, in today's reading, I'm going to give you two of the Archangel Michael cards. Going to do your reading and then clarify it. So let us get started. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. I'm calling in Archangel Michael to be with us. All right, so whenever you see any of my readings will be the right time. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest, like I said. All right, here we go. Two cards from Archangel Michael for their highest good. Two cards from Archangel Michael. Oh, okay. One more card. Oh, one more card. Nice. All right. Alrighty. So it says, no, it's not time yet. This is not the divine right time to take action. Please be patient. The opportunity moment is approaching. Wow. So they're asking you to really wait on things that you're doing. Maybe just rest until you'll know when it's the right time. Archangel Michael is asking you to hold on. And then it says, trust in divine purpose. This experience has divine meaning. Healing will come. Know that you are on the path of growth. So if you're going through something, I feel like you're going through a healing, and I feel like, it's part of what your journey that you're supposed to be on. So let's see what's going on, Leo. Let's see what's going on. Take what resonates with you, Leo, and leave the rest. This is for Leo. Thank you, Spirit. All right, here we go. One for the current. This is for Leo. One for the situation. One for the past. One for what's hidden. One for the hopes and fears. One for what you need to do now. What you need to work on. And the outcome. Wow. All right. So, here we go. Wow. A lot going on here. Hello. Maybe try to put this one here so you could at least see the card. All right. All right, so you start off with the Six of Pentacles. There could be some kind of money coming in for you. Could try to be balancing out the things that you're doing. Could also be that maybe you're overly giving. Also, too, you could be receiving something coming in. So we'll see. Yeah, I feel like there's something coming in, though. Wow. Okay. And then you have the Four of Pentacles. They're asking you to save money. They're asking you to let go of something. We'll see exactly what it is. I feel like there's traveling here also. I feel like you need to find your patience. With the Eight of Pentacles, I feel like you're trying to reach that material success. I feel like there could be some kind of promotion or job increase here, or just something that's coming through for you, which is very nice. I feel like you're reaching that material success. I feel like it's in the past position. So let's see. I mean, you could have gotten like promoted or something. So we'll see. You do have the Knight of Wands. There's traveling here. You're definitely moving forward. I feel like there's just change here, a lot of change. You're doing things differently, which is very nice. I feel like also too, like you're being very adventurous and you're trying to just like, I'm going to go do this. I don't care what anybody thinks, that kind of thing. With the Three of Wands here, I feel like you're definitely having, what you want, you're making plans, and you're just waiting for your next step to come through. Also, wow. I also feel like you're trying to determine a lot of things, like trying to contemplate and looking like, I want to do this, I want to do that. There's something here about making plans. You do have the Three of Cups here. I feel like you have a lot of support from your friends, your family. I also feel like there's a celebration coming through for you, which is very soon. I like that. Nice. And I feel like you're getting together with your friends, people that you care about, stuff like that. Let me put this right here. And then you have the Eight of Cups, and then on what you need to work on, and that's about leaving something behind. You could also be going on a spiritual journey, looking at your spiritual religion, stuff like that, but really spiritual journey here. I also feel like for some of you guys, you're definitely leaving the past behind, moving on. They're asking you to leave it behind. If you're still stuck in the past, they're asking you to leave it behind. But you're definitely moving on to something better. So I feel like that's really nice. We'll see. It's a very nice card too. All right, and then you have the 9 of Wands here for the outcome. Push forward. Don't give up on anything. Even though it seems very overwhelming. You're tired. You're frustrated. Holding on to a lot. Still keep going. Okay. Still keep going forward no matter what. Wow, very nice. All right, so let's see what else is going on for you. I feel like you're also going to reach your goals, and you're going to be happiness here. But let's see what the cards say. Okay. All right, Leo. So take what resonates with you and leave the rest. All right. This is for Leo for their highest good. 6 of Pentacles. Why is the 6 of Pentacles here? One more card. All right. So you do have the 6 of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and you have the 2 of Swords. So definitely there's a decision here you're contemplating. And could be also making a decision about your finances also. With the 6 of Pentacles here, though, I feel, and the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like there's a cycle that's coming to a close here, and you're starting a new one. I also feel like your luck is changing for the better, and I feel like there is going to be some kind of fortune or some kind of abundance coming through for you, for some kind of a prosperity coming in. So it's nice. Like things are moving in the right direction, and I feel like you're going to have to make some kind of choice or decision. I also feel like you're going in a different direction now. Like you're doing something, you're going to go in a different path because you're leaving something behind here. So it's very interesting, very nice. Really take it easy on your decisions, okay? Really don't rush into anything. I feel like there's like the receiving and the giving. I feel like you could come into some kind of money, but I also feel like you really need to, that you're changing on a different path. Like, you're not doing the same things over and over again. You're not giving yourself too much anymore. Like you're really setting boundaries. You're really limiting things now. You're really seeing things differently. Like you're not overly giving now. That was a message for somebody, so it's nice. But wow, y'all are gonna come into something good here. Then you have the 4 of Pentacles, and why is the 4 of Pentacles here? One more card. Wow, nice, nice, nice. See, there's something here that you're leaving because you do have, okay, so you left a cycle, so here's a new cycle coming through. So you do have a new beginning here. It's showing up. So it's nice. Really try to save your money, okay? Save your money for a rainy day. I'm not asking you not to pay your bills, but really try to save your money when you can. A little here, a little there. It adds up. Trust me. You're going to need it. There's traveling here. I feel like you're traveling. I feel like you could be stubborn at times and not really want to save your money, but really try your hardest to do that, okay? Because that's what they're asking. They're saying that, okay? And then you have the 6 of Swords here. And with the 6 of Swords and the 8 of Cups here, I feel like you're definitely trying to move away from something. I feel like you're leaving to better times. I feel like you're just trying to do things differently with the 6 of Swords. And I also feel like you are leaving a path and going on a new one. Nice. You have the 8 of Pentacles here, and the 8 of Pentacles is in the past, but I feel like it's now. I feel like you work very hard to achieve what you want, to have that success. I feel like there's material success here, and I feel like you're gonna receive, like, if you haven't yet, there's some kind of promotion or some kind of higher pay here, especially on all the hard work that you've been doing in your career. Something about your career here, okay? So, nice. You could also be changing careers, going on a different path with that. You have the Knight of Wands here. And why is the Knight of Wands for what's hidden on the card? Wow. Wow, that's nice. All right, so with the, like I said, with the Knight of Wands here, you know, you're definitely moving forward. There's change coming in. You know, don't rush into anything. Really take your time a lot about things. Okay, I feel like you're really being adventurous. I feel like you're trying different things, which is very nice, Leo. You should, because you need to have fun in life. I feel like you're very excited. I feel like you know you want to travel all over the place, and you are, and you will, because I feel like there's traveling here also. Yeah, the King of Wands. The King of Wands is saying that you know you're starting to take charge of your life, starting to have control of everything, and good things are coming through. You've accomplished what you're setting out to do, and I feel like you're being the leader that you are. And I also feel like you know you just want more of it. It's like you see the world card here, right? The world, not the world card. You see the world. He's pointing like to a map, and he's like, oh, like how about if we go over here? You know, you dream big, because I feel like it's gonna come through. Because there's traveling here. Like you're going to be moving forward somewhere. Like you could also be traveling. I mean, moving from residence to residence, like in a different state also. And I feel like the sun is shining on you. I feel like that nothing can take away that happiness. And I feel like, I feel for you to like continue to keep thinking positive, because everything's going to start falling into place for you. So I like that a lot. You are definitely going through a lot of big changes here. You're moving forward. You're leaving things behind, a lot of old things behind. So it's very nice. You have the Three of Wands here, and why is the Three of Wands for Leo? One more card. Oh, nice. All right. So definitely you have the Three of Wands here. You have the Chariot card. Wow, that's crazy. If you really look at all these cards, you're going to see the pattern here, that you're moving away from things. You're going on a different direction. You're leaving things behind. You're like traveling, like moving, traveling. You're just like on the go, go, go. You're definitely moving forward from everything. So it's nice. With the Three of Wands, I feel like you are definitely moving forward. I feel like you're making plans. You know, you already know what you want. You're just not really sharing your information or saying it to everybody else. Okay, so it's nice. This is very nice. You definitely know there's a lot of growth here. You've grown a lot, Leo, a lot. And then you have the Moon card here, and the Moon is saying that maybe you don't know where you want to do next. Maybe you can't see clearly, but you will, because this is just like, because the moon is like an illusion. It's like it doesn't make us see clearly. Okay, so they're asking you to really look at this. I am also getting the messages from that there's a new moon in Virgo. There's a new moon. There's also a Virgo eclipse coming. I feel like all this is going to happen between that time. So be ready. I also feel like you need to trust your intuition. Really use your intuition on that, okay? On everything that's going on. And you do have the Chariot card. There is success here. There is a lot of success moving forward, traveling. Could also be moving, you guys. Wow, this is beautiful. I mean, you're definitely just, you're moving forward. And then you have the Three of Cups. And why is the Three of Cups here for Leo? Ace of Wands. You have the Ace of Wands, and then you have the Nine of Pentacles. So, you've been working very hard to establish what you want, creating what you want with the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you have a lot of support from your friends and family. I feel like there's celebration here. I feel like you're going to get together with people, your friends, your family. I feel like there's togetherness here. Happiness, celebration is here. I feel like you're establishing the material success that you want. I feel like there is this new beginning, new path that you're on. I feel like you're going to be very inspired. You're going to have a lot of growth. I just feel like there's new projects, learning new things coming through. So you're going to be starting something very fresh, very new here. So it's nice. Love that. Then you have the Eight of Cups. And why is the Eight of Cups here and what you need to work on? One more card. Wow. Okay. So really speak your truth. about things, okay? Because you do have the Page of Swords here and the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is asking you to really let go of the past, you know, move forward, leave things behind, okay? There's a lot of things that you've left behind, but you're still leaving some more behind, okay? You're on a different journey. You're on a different path. I feel like you're also, too, for some of you guys, you're on the spiritual journey. Leave the past, okay? Leave the past behind. Don't take it with you. Let it go. It's time, okay? Don't be stubborn and try to look back at it. You know, just let it go, okay? You don't need to be, you know, sitting on it. You don't need to be, you know, saying, oh, you know, I remember when I had this, or I remember when, you know, you just leave it alone, okay? Let go of that past. I feel like also too, like, there is definitely a lot of travel here. You have the Page of Swords. Also, again, with the Page of Swords here, I definitely feel like you need to speak your truth and see the truth in everything. I feel like you need to gain clarity. I feel like you need to communicate better also. The communication part, I feel like it's very strong here. Like, you need to start doing that. Like, really speaking your truth and seeing the truth in things before you start speaking about anything. Really have clarity on it. Like, really see the truth about it, okay? And then you have the Nine of Wands for the outcome. And why is the Nine of Wands here? One more card. Wow, that's nice. Wow. Wow. Oh. Okay, so you're definitely going through this healing right now, which is very nice, okay? They're asking you to really just enjoy your life right now, okay? Push forward. Don't give up on things, you know? Even if you're not seeing all this, you will see it eventually. You will, okay? But just don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on life, and don't give up on your dreams, okay? Because keep pushing forward, because you're getting there. All these changes are going to come through like that, you know? So really keep going forward and not give up. You do have the Nine of Cups here. Really have fun with life. Just enjoy it. Live in the moment, you guys, like you have been. Have gratitude for everything. See everything that you have accomplished, because you have accomplished so much, okay? You've done it. You did it. Not anybody else. You did, Leo. So remember that. I feel like you just really need to take time for yourself, and be content with everything that's going on, you know. And I feel like also too, like you could be going through a healing, because you did go through all these rebirth and transformations, because you're not the same person that you used to be. You're definitely different. I also feel like you're very nostalgic. Like, you could be thinking about the past, but really it's okay to think about the past, but not to stay there, okay? Because they really want you to move forward, to enjoy life, to live in the moment, okay? That's what they're saying. So it's nice. I like this reading. It's beautiful. Every card pulled out that you're definitely moving forward. You're not staying in the back no more. So it's good, Leo. You go. You need to do this. You need to, okay? All right. So, Leo, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you next time. God bless.